All right, good morning. Okay, that sounds good. Hopefully we won't run into any technical issues today like we did last time. Hey, Terry, Merry Christmas. Terry Christmas. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I think I know what the deal was last time. Our internet, like we were late on our bill, and when that happens, our internet service tends to be kind of crappy. Like they stifle the upload speed or something. They claim they don't do that, but, you know, whenever we're late, you know, I notice my internet speed kind of gets wonky, so I'm guessing that's what happened. Okay, so I have these now, so I can do a couple of quests real quick. Oh yeah, they will. You've run into that too? I think I'm supposed to get 2 of these milks. One's for way later in the game. Okay, I did look up in a walkthrough what I need to do with the blank Magnus in this town, just because I didn't want to be exploring forever. Yeah, I think it was here. Bless you. Oh, geez. That reminds me of the old dial-up days, like when you'd be on the internet and the phone would ring and your internet would cut out. Cool. Got me some puppets. Yeah. Yeah, it shouldn't happen if you have broadband. Okay, I'm gonna take this now. We're supposed to use this for something in Moongal Forest. I'm actually not going to go there right away, but we should be able to come back later and get that and take care of that quest or item or whatever. But maybe we can use it for something else. You never know. Yeah, let's get some mountain apples too. Hey, Austin, how's it going? Okay, I'm gonna duck into the church real quick and give him the constellation Magnus I just found. Yeah, as much as I love it, Austin, Castlevania is not a Christmas game. Let's do it. Oh, well, thank you. we can make it a Christmas, or we can make it a Christmas game. Cool. Yeah, I don't know how active this stream's gonna be because, you know, it's Christmas Day and everything. Plus it's super early in the morning. Oh, we might as well save. Why not? Okay, yeah, there's a couple of more, couple other things I can do in Moonguile Forest. I'm not gonna do it right now. There was a Magnus that was like right at the end of the dungeon that it did not let me get because it just booted me out.
It's been 3 days since he set out.
There was also some kind of bluebird quest, I think.
He should be back by now. Maybe something awful happened. No, he should be fine. He must have met an old friend down there or something, and that's what's been keeping him.
There's that AAA voice acting.
Yeah, that must be it. I hope.
Yeah, I figured it'd be funnier that way.
You're a traveler, aren't you? Did you meet my husband down in the city?
As much as I don't like it, it can be entertaining.
His name is Aljimo. Medium height, slim build, nice smile. Really? Where was he? What was he doing? Why in the world didn't he... What? It wasn't him? Don't get my hopes up like that. What could have happened to him?
Oh yeah, I don't know if I said this already, but we're gonna go for like an hour and a half.
Would you give him this and tell him to come home right away?
Maybe longer, but it all depends on when my son wakes up.
I'd really appreciate it. His name is Aljimo.
So after an hour and a half, the stream could end really abruptly.
Thank you so much. I'm anxious to hear from him.
Oh yeah, let's duck into the shop real quick. I can't sell anything yet because my pictures haven't fully developed. At least I don't think I can. Sort by type. There we go. Yeah, those need to develop a little bit more. Oh yeah, of course. No, that's not what I want. There we go. Pretty sure I have to change his equipment. 5310. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's check this out real quick. Yeah, we've got 46 of about 1,000. We're gonna go through here and we're gonna try to rescue Xehla.
You're dead.
Oh well, ruined my multiplier there.
Mighty sword.
But I wanted the finishing strike.
Win.
That would have been awesome. It would have been awesome too if it didn't have so many damn missables. Like, after my first stream, I looked it up and I saw just how many items were missable, and I'm like, yeah, I'm probably not going to complete anything. Alright, and really quick, I'm gonna get a picture of Callus.
Here you go.
Yeah. Banana murder.
This. Give me a
Hopefully I can get a rare picture of Callus. Those are worth a lot of money.
That was a pretty sweet battle.
Okay, can I actually cross here? Oh, I can. I don't remember what's over there, though. We'll come back to it later.
Time to party.
Whoops, I attacked the wrong enemy. Oh well.
I want to take a nap.
Have some Nanas of Doom. Hey, the completionist.
Short, roll forth like the wind. Short style.
Well, my gifts, I pretty much just bought myself my own gifts, which is how we normally do it because, I don't know, we're just weird that way. Plus I buy myself stuff all year round, so I'm not too worried about my own gifts, but my son has a lot to open. Simon, get away from that cord. Let's see, what is that? Power helmet. Nintendo Power Helmet.
Loser.
Ooh, frozen shield. Yeah, that is very true.
Your history. This.
Woohoo, no damage. I almost said jamage.
Here you go. Is that all you got? Is that all you got?
Yeah. I remember that excitement when I was a kid and stuff, and like waiting for my mom to wake up. Here, because Terry wanted it so bad. The Helmet of Death.
Huh. Loser.
Both the same. Alright, I think we get to blow stuff up now. Here we go. And that was a really underwhelming explosion. Yeah, I think I was the first one to wake up too. Because my sister was like a super heavy sleeper. Couldn't wake her up for anything, even on Christmas morning. I guess we'll do that.
Say cheese. Mighty sword. Roll forth.
All right, see you, Terry. Thanks for stopping by.
Style. Blue storm.
Merry Christmas.
Time to collect the loot. You're dead. This. Ha!
Well, that was totally not effective.
Is that all you got?
You're welcome.
Is that all you got?
I wonder if there will be a lot of live streams today. There we go. Not that I'd really be watching live streams today personally, not because I don't want to, but because I got Geometry Wars 3 a couple days ago and I've been trying to beat the final boss in that. Plus I really want to finish Cell Damage. Which I just picked up for the GameCube about a week and a half ago.
Is that all you got?
Okay, well I guess I don't have any choice, I might as well just heal.
Here you go. Here you go.
That's right, you shuffle that deck.
Gotcha. Yeah.
No I didn't, but I'm actually not familiar with her channel.
Not bad.
I know there's a channel called Supa Pixel Girl, I see her pop up in certain channels' comment sections sometimes. But yeah, I'm not familiar with that one at all.
Drag.
Ooh, I froze him. Oh, it's the same person?
Time to collect the loot.
That's kind of weird because I did see a post from her on Twitter that said she was changing her name because she really didn't like it. And that was just like a week ago, and now she's saying that she's quitting. Let's see, what is over here? Oh, this is one of those dudes with a bracelet, I think. Oh, maybe not. Oh, okay. So that just leads to the same place on the other side. Yeah, I actually like her old name better. But, you know, whatever. She's entitled to change her name to whatever she wants.
Get ready for the fireworks. Joint style. Blue storm.
Oh, I was hoping to get another 8.
Gotcha. Sorry I had to beat you to a pulp.
Okay, let's see. Anything good? That's pretty good. I think I have one of those. We'll take it anyways. Yeah. And, you know, everybody's got to quit sometime. Well, this is one of those dudes. Oh, these enemies aren't challenging enough. He's the same kind of dude that says, like, NES games are easy. Yeah, we'll take it. Well, it's possible. Oh, there's a Magnus back there, but I gotta get to the other side to get it. We'll wait till we come back later.
Let's get it on. Take this.
I still can't believe that the other completionist took down so many of his videos because him and that other guy weren't getting along. Sweet. Let's see, what do I want? Okay, we'll do that. And that. Yeah, but I don't know if the other guy really has a case. Well, he probably just
Not
didn't want to
bad.
deal with it, but... You know, I don't know, you can't expect people to remove their image from your own content that they agreed to be in. Oh yeah, I should take a picture of this one.
Now.
Well, it's not on the same scale, but, you know, that'd be like if I told one of the people I collaborated with that I didn't want to appear in their video anymore, they need to take it down. You know, it's ridiculous.
Sorry I had to beat you to a pulp.
Yeah, most likely. I don't really follow his channel anyways, I just heard about it through, when I used to watch Pat the NES Punk, I think. Can I save on the map here? I can. Oh yeah, and for anyone watching who doesn't know, this game takes place in islands across the sky. Like Skies of Arcadia. Oh jeez. Well, it's a good thing you ended that.
Look at that.
Yep, there's our destination way up there.
I'll need your help to take out Giacomo. Back me up, okay?
Sure, whatever.
Oh, wait a minute. You're still acting a little strange. I'll tell you again, just in case. Remember. The Guardian's
Yeah, that's
power
gotta
in
suck.
battle depends on its relationship with the one it's guarding. I'm talking about trust here. If it's lost, in other words, if I no longer trust your advice,
But, you know, if people took like 3 seconds to look at the start date of both of your YouTube channels, they'd see that you were first.
your powers won't be as effective in battle. I do trust you, and find your advice helpful. But this won't work unless our trust is mutual, okay? When you have advice for me, think about how it might affect
Although I
our
suppose
bond.
if he started his channel but didn't post any content for years, he technically could have started before you.
A healthy bond will help us fight our enemies in the long run. You see what I'm saying, right? That's the spirit. Let's get going.
Okay, I don't know if we're gonna make it there today, but there's a boss fight in that dungeon way at the top that has my favorite boss theme or favorite song in the entire game. Wow, how rude. I'm gonna talk to your girl. Are you like trying to flirt with me? Oh, a mountain apple. Well, I just happen to have one. Alright, good luck, Derek. See you later. Now, why would I want a pebble? Yeah, we're probably going to have to get rid of something. Hey, is that the same couple walking again? Oh, found Mimai's, well, I don't know family, but same species. Whatever the heck Mimai is. Oh yeah, there's some soldiers right there. Oh man, I wanted some. Okay, I don't think there's anything of interest in there. Oh. Alright, I talked to her. I think this might be the shop. Or it might not be. Let's go around. Okay, it's good that I take time to look around anyways, because I have to wait for my photos to develop. Nice. Better clouds and gardens. Sure, we'll take it. Why not? Was there something on this cart? Ah, get off. Nope. What a strange looking kid. Oh, you know what? I should probably actually visit the church real quick. See if I can level up. Nope, nothing. Okay, well, doesn't hurt to check. Sure, we'll listen. Oh yeah, Mirror of the City of Illusion is really cool. Island. Is this the shop? It is. Okay, so now we should be able to sell some of those. We can sell that equipment for sure. That one looks done. Well, that one is gonna turn out terrible, I think. Yeah, we'll wait a little bit. I mean, I could probably use some of this stuff, but I'm not too worried about it. Well, we'll sell one, because that one looked like it was done. There we go. Okay, I'll have to remember that. I believe it's here. There's a family here where everybody wears bracelets and you're supposed to complete a family tree by talking to everybody. You know, if I remember correctly, I think after we rescue Xehla, we actually automatically leave this island. So maybe I will go back to Moongal Forest and do that stuff right away. Whoops. Okay, yeah, so I am gonna go there because you can get one of those bluebirds there. Let's see. Holy cow. Cost 10 million gold. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to search through in this game. Which is cool. I always like it when games have a lot of stuff to search. Makes them more interesting. Okay, can I run through? Alright. Okay, I'm gonna empty that one and get a new one. Alright, so we're gonna save real quick and then head back to Moonguile Forest.
Piece of cake.
I'm gonna try to avoid as much combat as possible, but we'll see. Hey, Michael Lewis, how's it going?
That was way too easy.
So, is this the one? I think it is. Nice. An ice dagger, not bad. Oh, how do I get over there?
Yeah. Give me a break. Is that the best you can do? That was way too easy.
Oh, okay, I think I see how to get through there. There's a little cave.
Walk in the park, baby.
Sure, why not? We'll get another photo.
Yeah. Say cheeseburger.
Gotta make that money.
Cool. Yeah. Take this.
Looks like my green bananas have ripened and now they're now a healing item.
That was way too easy.
Ooh, I got a pleather hat. Oh shoot. I think I need water for something here. Arg. Darn it. Can I pelt it with a pebble? Will that work? Okay, so I think I'll have to clear out these enemies so I can do this.
Yeah. Hope you're photogenic. Yeah. Is that all you got?
Is that all you got?
This! Get ready for the fireworks! Storm style! Blue storm! Ha!
Yeah, what the heck.
Loser.
I'm trying to remember what that sign was about. Oh yeah, I have to go this way.
Walk in the park, baby.
I don't know, I won't worry about it.
Yeah.
But it just sucks that I forgot about the
Give me a
water.
break. Is that the best you can do?
I'm pretty sure I can do it later on in the game.
Time to collect the loot.
Unless I can snag some from right here. Ooh, I might be able to. Excellent. escape. I don't think I've ever used an escape, Magnus. Okay, so let's try to drive these birds towards that dude.
Loser.
Nice. So now I should be able to get one of those for myself. Oh, shoot. Come on. There we go. Okay, yeah, that pebble's gotta go. Hey, JRPG Gaming, how's it going? Merry Christmas. Yeah, give me that dead bird. Okay, so now we should be able to use the water. And let's see what happens. Nothing. Alright, but we got what we came here to do, so, came here to get, so we'll leave.
Your history. Whoa! Now. Mighty sword, roll forth like the wind. Strong style. The storm. Time to collect the loot.
Nope, just a minute.
Time to party. This. Cool. Whoa! Yeah! This! Cool. Yeah! Sorry I had to beat you to a pulp.
Okay, and we're back. Yeah, it does. And you know what, though? I'll actually have the money for it now because I worked a crap ton of extra hours at work the past 2 weeks. So that's really exciting. Yeah, we're not going to ask you nothing.
walk in the park, baby.
Yeah, December 26th is never a fun day. Oh yeah, I forgot about those secret combinations.
Dispeller of darkness.
Cool.
Time to collect the loot.
Remember when I was like 21 or so? I didn't realize that December 26th was such a big shopping day, and I decided to go to Best Buy to use one of my gift cards, and like I just went in there to pick up like 3 CDs, and it took like a half hour to get through the checkout line. Oh wait, we can save in town. Okay, here's your dead bluebird. Okay, I have one. Why can't I give it to her? Maybe I have to trigger that side quest with the family before I can do that. Oh man, that sounds awful. Oh yeah, Kuzman, or whatever his name is. Man, I really love the environments in here. It's so cool. Like how they have the clouds floating through the city. And there's great graphical touches all over the place like that. We don't need it. Uh, 10 p.m. on January 11th. Are you in Central Standard Time? Let's help him. Okay, Central. So, okay, let me think here. So the 1st will be on a Tuesday. The 8th. That sounds like a Friday night. Might have to work. Let me see. Okay, so this coming weekend is not my weekend, but the following will be. Actually, I think I'll be free. Yeah, unless work schedules me, I should be free that day. Did you ever pick up Mutant Football League. I remember you were talking about it, but I didn't hear you say anything about it, like if it was good or bad or anything. Oh, okay. Oh, the disc was loose? Did it get damaged? Cool. Gotta fill all this stuff in. Well, as much as we can. Like I said earlier in the stream, there's a lot of missable content in this game, so we may not end up 100% completing this, but I'm gonna try. But I also don't want to have my face buried in a walkthrough. The heck? I don't know why, but my Wavebird, like, the past couple weeks, it does this thing where suddenly it just randomly, like, wants to go down and to the left. But if I switch it off and turn it back on, it's fine. Might just be the batteries dying. They're not corroded or anything, so that's good. Oh yeah, you don't want a dead bluebird. Fifth wife, holy cow. That dude gets around. Okay, so I know there's at least 3 people in this town, and there's one guy in the Moongyle Forest. There might be one in the first city, too. I want to dress her like that. That is so, like, odd-shaped. Yep, it's definitely wood. Would you stop talking about it now? Okay, I wonder if those are family members. I should probably talk to them. But first things first, we gotta take care of this. Okay, so I have to talk to her then? There we go. Yep. An adult just randomly brought a little kid a dead bluebird. That's not creepy at all. TTFN. Okay, so now I can talk. Get back here. Hey. Okay, and then this guy. Oh yeah, there's that weird thing too where like he won't go there if that guy's there. Cool. Still a long way to go, but it's good to get a bunch filled in while we can. I probably should have triggered this quest before going back to Moongal Forest. Oh well. I can fill in those family members later. It's not a huge deal. Let's see if I can sell anything again. Ow. My feet are falling asleep. Okay, I think the bottom three are good. The other ones we're going to wait a little while longer. Okay, so I definitely want one of those just in case. We'll save the other one. Okay, that's good for now. Okay, we will try the church one more time. Just because when we enter the dungeon, we actually won't be able to visit the church. Nothing. Okay. So now we can progress with the story. If I recall correctly, I have to go towards the mansion, and I won't be able to get in. And then I'll have to talk to a little kid.
What do you want? One of our Empire's battleships is in berth at this mansion. Move along. Nothing to see.
One of the battleships is giving birth? What the heck, man?
Well, I didn't expect them to usher us through the front door. What should we do? Stirring things up with a fight wouldn't be too wise, I suppose.
Yeah. Talking to yourself 20 feet away from him would be a good idea.
Stop! Hey! Hello, the third, Master of Shadows, at your service. Catch me if you can.
Ooh, is he related to Lord of Shadows? You know, Castlevania?
You! Come back here!
What was that all about?
That little devil. You saw him too, didn't you? He's been sneaking into houses all over this city. That boy is up to no good, I tell you. I heard he even snuck into the Lord's mansion the other day. Is there no end to his mischief? If I see him again, I'll be sure to catch him and teach him a lesson.
Did he really sneak into the Lord's mansion? How did he do that?
How should I know? There could be a hidden entrance somewhere or something.
Well, we're gonna find it.
I'm surprised he didn't get caught by the Imperial soldiers.
A hidden entrance? If only I could get my hands on that kid and ask him.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, this kid ducked into an alleyway here. There's another kid guarding it. There we go. Oh. Maybe we have to go that way. Or maybe not. I don't know what that was all about. No, I don't. Not interested. Man, she's got such a vacant look on her face. Okay, what the heck? Oh, you know what? I think he might have ducked into one of the houses. because I'm pretty sure he's not there. So let's try this one.
That's funny. I could have sworn he came in here. Whoa!
What are you doing here, man? You're trespassing on my turf. Palolo the Third, Master of Shadows.
Yeah, whatever, kid.
Perfect timing. I've been looking for you.
Really? Do you want to be one of my henchmen?
No, not exactly. I need to get into the Lord's mansion. I heard you snuck in the other day. Could you tell me how you did it?
So you want to visit the Lord's mansion, huh? I could
That's
show you
right.
how, but why on earth do you want to get in there?
Why? Well, you see...
Let me guess. You're in love.
You're in love.
Hey!
Nah,
Quit
he didn't
talking
like
through
that.
me. I can't believe you made me say that.
Haha! Okay, no problem. I'll show you how I did it.
I think I kind of set down their affinity rating, though.
You know, those kind of stories make me a little misty-eyed. But it's gonna cost you.
If I remember correctly, if you get their affinity rating up, which is like a hidden stat, then you get more of those like secret attacks.
No offense, but I'm in a hurry. So, you have to tell me now.
Hold your horses. Business is business. Secrets can only be told in return for loot. That's the bottom line. You bring me the loot, I'll tell you the secret.
Loot?
That's right. A rainbow spider's web. I'm collecting them. Bring me
Okay,
one,
I'm pretty
and I'll
sure
tell you
that's
the
in
secret.
Nunki Valley.
Huh? A spider web? You call that loot?
Yep, they're really rare, you know. I'm probably the only one who has 4 of them. Pretty cool, huh?
Pretty cool, huh?
Okay. Loot, huh? If you insist. Oh man, this is annoying. Any idea where I'd find such a web?
That's what I like to hear. Okay, let me think. They're pretty rare, but sometimes I could find one in the bushes or on a riverbank. Only sometimes. though.
Man, that voice acting is terrible.
Try looking around the river, outside the city. You'll find one if you're lucky.
If I'm lucky, huh? I guess I don't have a choice. Let's get this over with.
It probably wouldn't be so bad, but they use that weird filter on it that makes everything sound like garbage.
I'll be in my hideout. If you find the web, take it there. I'll tell the boys you'll be coming. Well, good luck, man.
Okay, let's go get him his web. His rainbow spider web. 3 hours later.
Time to party.
Maybe I can get a better picture of him this time. Maybe.
This! Yeah! Give me a break. Is that the best you can do?
Give me a break.
Time to collect the loot.
Ooh. Kinda want that. Well, I want to fill up on money first. I can always find more of those, more of that armor. Okay, so what do we got?
Yeah. Ha. Get ready for the fireworks. Strong style. Blue storm. Is that all you got? Is that all you got?
Excuse me for a minute.
Whoa! Whoa! I want to take a nap.
Okay. My nose is a little stuffed up.
Say cheeseburger. Yeah. Phew. I worked up a sweat there.
Okay, so yeah, we'll take that armor now. Oh yeah, was that a dude with a bracelet? Okay, I do have a couple of empty slots there. No, I don't want to hear your secrets, man.
What a drag.
What a drag.
Yeah. Say cheese. Time to collect the loot.
Oh, there's my spider. Oh, and I went the wrong way. Ah. There we go.
You don't like the odds here.
Okay, I have to be careful and not beat him too fast because I want to get a photo.
Style. Blue storm.
Ooh, that was some nice damage. Oh, yeah, I better heal.
Here you go.
Wow, that's some really high defense.
Is that all you got?
Well, that's okay though, because that means I won't be beating him too quickly.
Here you go. Here you go.
No, no, not again.
Is that all you got? Is that all you got? Here you go.
Darn it, I'm hoping for the camera to show up in my deck and it's not. Come on.
This. Yeah.
I know what's going to happen. It's going to show up, and then it's going to be the last card in the deck, so I'll have to shuffle. Yep, I got one card left. Oh, wait, actually that works.
This. Now.
Okay, picture's probably going to turn out crappy, but better than nothing.
Is that all you got?
Okay, now we can waste this fool.
Whoa! Whoa! Yeah.
Maybe. He stops defending.
This. This. Get ready for the fireworks. Storm style. Blue storm.
Oh man, you even defended against that? What a punk.
Is that all you got?
Okay, yeah, I better heal because his health is getting pretty low. Oh, and I healed the enemy. Oh my god. Well, he's got to shuffle.
Here you go.
Okay, well, I guess that worked. No, no more.
Give me a break. Is that the best you can do? Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's one thing I forgot to do is I forgot to readjust my deck.
Is that all you got?
Because I did get several new cards. That could have helped out.
Yeah. Whoa! Here you go.
Great, he's got to shuffle again.
Here you go.
That was some good healing though. Ah, stop defending.
Whoa! Yeah! Mighty sword flies swiftly as a gust of wind. Sword style. Blue storm.
Oh man, this guy's taking forever.
Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Is that all you got?
Okay, so bam, bam.
Whoa! I want to take a nap. Yeah.
Aw, Mr. Spider, you're really ticking me off.
Gotcha.
Okay, good, shuffle.
Yeah. Whoa!
Oh, jeez.
Is that all you got? Yeah. Whoa! Mighty sword, roll forth like the wind.
It'd help if I have a good card sequence here too, but like I'm not getting any straights. Okay, he's almost dead though. Finally. Holy crap.
Here you go.
Callus was almost dead too.
Is that all you got? Yeah. Ha! Yeah.
Oh good, shuffle. Okay, we're gonna heal up real quick.
Here you go.
Okay, we should be in good shape now. 6-5, come on, get... Ooh, even better.
This.
Hopefully this kills him.
I am the light. Hear my voice. Shining center.
Finally.
I didn't think we'd win there for a second.
Okay, I think that one looks a little bit better. Sweet. Okay, yeah, before I do anything, I should adjust my deck real quick. Okay. I find it easier to just do it this way. Oops. Trying to get a good variety of numbers in here. Okay, we'll throw a 3 in there. Yeah, one more. Okay, so we definitely want photo, the voice, mineral water. Where did I get that from? Okay, I'm pretty sure I can use these in some combos, but I don't remember what. Maybe with a small knife. We'll throw that one in. Okay, and we're good. Alright, so now I want to explore this side.
Thinking you can beat.
Yeah, we'll attack him. Ooh, cool.
Give me a break. Is that the best you can do? I am time. Dispeller of air. Green tide.
Holy cow. That was a lot of damage.
Is that all you got?
Okay, sorry, I was just checking something real quick. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that.
Mighty sword, blow forth like the wind. Sword style.
I'm not a big fan of this tiny Game Boy or GameCube D-pad. It does trip me up sometimes, so like I actually meant to hit right on there, but I didn't. Because the darn D-pad is so tiny.
Is that all you got?
Okay, let's try that again. Sweet. Maybe I did pick the right option before.
Hear my voice. Green tide. Not bad.
Not bad. It's probably good to get another healing item. Okay, so there's an item hidden back here. Okay, is this it? Oh, okay, so it doesn't say what the recipe is. At least for this particular one. We'll figure it out. Yeah, sign the family tree. Okay, so I have to remember to come back to that dude later.
I'll roll you up.
But first I have to fight some bombs. And I need to heal.
Here you go. Here you go.
Here you go.
This. Yeah. Give me a break. Is that the best you can do?
And he's dead.
Not bad.
Okay, so now I gotta hop across. And then I gotta go back up through the other side. And head back to, that Master of Shadows dude.
Apart. Ha! Whoa! Sit.
Aww. Oh yeah, some of the weapons can only be used after your first turn. Like you have to use a certain amount of cards in order to activate them. Which you have to keep in mind when building
Way too
decks.
easy.
Because obviously if all your cards, you know, need a previous card to start to chain an attack, you won't be able to chain anything because you have no way to start the attack. I don't know if that made sense. Oh. Let's get up out of here.
I'll roll you up. This. I want to take a nap.
Oh, he's still alive. The heck was that? Huh. Like, my deck disappeared for a brief second there. That was weird.
Hope you're photogenic.
I thought maybe I hit something, but I don't think so.
That was a pretty sweet battle.
Ooh, a shish kebab. Shish kebab. Shawshank Redemption. Chicago. Okay. Let's go talk to this little twerp. You look pretty violent and not too bright. Oh, that's classic. Let's go slit his throat. Recommended digital, what is that? Oh, okay. Ew. Using the control pad for a 3D game? Gross. Okay, that's enough of her.
Yep, this is it. Right on.
Oh man, that voice acting.
Wow, isn't that a rainbow spider's web? I'll take that off your hands.
Huh? No way. This is mine, Palulu.
All right, kid. I kept my end of the bargain. Are you gonna show me how to get into the mansion?
Okay, okay. A promise is a promise. See this well here?
Well, I do.
There's a secret passage at the bottom that leads to the mansion.
See this well here? This actually leads to their toilets.
It ain't very deep and the water's pretty much gone, so it's no big deal. You might get a little wet once you're inside the mansion though.
I see. How did you find this passage? I'm impressed.
Well, you know, being the master of shadows and all, it was nothing.
Being the Lord of Shadows and all.
Hey, you said you're in a hurry, right? If you're not ready yet, do what you need to do. I'll be waiting here.
All right.
Okay, I just saved not too long ago, so we're just gonna go ahead and hop in. Oh, I gotta talk to him.
Are you ready to sneak into the mansion?
Okay, let's go.
Be careful in there. That mansion's full of spooky helmet heads. Don't get caught, okay?
I'll watch my step. See ya. And thanks for the help, Lolo.
Actually, I probably should have went back and tried to level up at the church. I mean, I should be okay, but I don't know. It would have been a good idea.
Pololo? Are you sure this is a rainbow spider's web? I don't think it is.
It's not. They're really hard to find this time of year.
You knew all along, but you showed him the passage anyway? That was nice of you.
Yeah. I'm just too good-natured. I impress myself sometimes.
All right. Yep, there's our battle.
Must be on that ship, which means we gotta get up to the roof. She'll have to wait. First things first. I'm going for you, Giacomo.
Wow, you're just gonna abandon her like that? That's pretty cold, man. Oh, what is this? Yeah, we'll take it. We can always get rid of it later. Ooh, now I got Pau milk cheese. Alright, well, if these guys end up being too strong, you know, like I said, I saved like right before I entered the town. I can always just go back and hit up the church and level up real quick. I should be okay though.
This doesn't look too fair.
Oh, that's great. Start me off with nothing.
Is that all you got? Is that all you got?
Okay, so let's try this. Okay, so I did make something. Cool.
Here you go. Here you go.
Yeah, these guys are hitting pretty hard. Okay.
Now,
Hopefully this should take him out.
mighty sword, roll forth like the wind. Sword style. Blue storm.
And I don't think I can return to this place later, so like all the enemies in here, I have to snap pictures of them right away. Because I don't think I'll get another chance. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, you shuffle that deck, man.
Here you go. Is that all you got?
Okay. Now I gotta shuffle, so basically this dude's gonna have like 3 turns in a row.
Hope you're photogenic. Take this! Get ready for the fireworks! Sword style! Blue storm! Phew! That I worked up a sweat there.
Okay, well, I can get more pictures of those guys.
This doesn't look too fair.
I should probably find Xehla right away. That would make things a lot easier. Oh yeah. Oh, you jerk.
I want to take a nap.
I didn't say you could defend.
Here you go.
Oh, good. That helps out quite a bit.
I didn't think we'd win there for a second.
Okay, so I need to find a key before I can let her out.
Don't be thinking you can beat me.
Alright, just one guy can handle that. Oh, okay, there we go. I'm in pretty good shape, so I'm not going to bother healing just yet.
Give me a break. Is that the best you can do? Sorry I had to beat you to a pulp.
Oh, weird. Two guys ran at me and I only fought one. How does that work? Ooh, hey, there's our key.
Hey, someone's coming.
Hey, Chris, how's it going?
They
Merry
seem to
Christmas.
have found what they were after. What a relief. Had they failed, I can't imagine what sort of punishment we'd be in for.
My thoughts echo yours, sire. So what should be done with the girl?
Gotta love that voice acting.
Dispose of her as you please, is what he told me.
Yeah, I always just assumed that you, like, slept in every day. Although I do these streams, like, really early, so it's understandable if people don't show up.
Giacomo, was it? How dare he order me around? A mere soldier. It seems the girl stole something from the Empire. Foolish waif. Did she
Oh, the
truly
movie?
believe she could get away with that? Against the Empire? Crossing the Emperor alone is asking for certain death. Heaven knows what treasure she was after.
We're probably gonna watch Christmas Story and National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation today.
If it wasn't for treasure, then why did they need to send in a scouting team? What were they up to in Moondial Forest? I do hope nothing terrible is about to happen. There are rumors about that forest, both ancient and ominous.
You're referring to the old legends.
Actually, maybe I'll rent the Die Hard movies too. I actually don't own them. Well, I have Die Hard 2, but it's on VHS, so that does me, like, no good.
Something about an evil monster being held in by a seal? Nonsense. I don't care what the Empire is up to. I'm in no position to meddle. It would be wise of you to stay out of their way too. Unless you want to end up like that foolish girl. Where is she now?
We still have her locked up in the guest room. It seems she took quite a stomping from them.
You may dispose of her tomorrow. The sooner this is all behind us, the better.
As you wish, sire.
Okay, so, like, I know she's a prisoner and everything, but why doesn't she sit on the damn bed? Or a chair? If you have the things there to make yourself at least a little comfortable, take advantage of it.
They plan on leaving a small garrison of soldiers, but it won't be for long. Everything should be back to normal soon enough. All told, I figure things could have been much worse. It is almost time. Time to see the Goldoba off. What a pity they can't stay for tea.
Hey, I'm excited to get up there because I want to hear my favorite song. Oh, they do? In, like, the newest one?
So we don't have much time. Okay, let's find Xehla first. Giacomo will have to wait.
Yeah, that's right. Besides, we could use the help.
Unless we help her out. What are we waiting for? Let's get moving.
Okay, anything else of interest in here? This is a lovely room of nothing. Oh, hey, it's Aljimo. We were looking for him. Oh, cool. More taunts. Do we want stagnant water? Why not? What the heck? We don't need it. Cool. Okay, next room. The heck, is that a furry? Oh, it's a monkey. Oh, nice. Is that my special attack? It is. Okay, so let us get rid of that one.
This is gonna be tough.
Oh, 3 of them?
Is that all you got?
You gotta do better than that. Ooh. Well, I can at least take one of them down.
Rings of darkness cause trembling, chaos. Sword style, shadow
Gotta be really, really careful because I'm pretty close to death.
Is that all you got? Here you go.
Oh, and that did not help out very much at all. Ugh. Yeah, I better heal.
Here you go. Here you go.
Okay, that's much better. And these guys are going to shuffle. Awesome. That is absolutely perfect. And I can snap a photo.
Say cheeseburger.
Going bananas.
Roll forth like the wind. On style. The storm.
Hey, Pondering Ghost, Merry Christmas. Just attacking some soldiers with pine trees. Wait, did that say pine tree? Isn't that actually a bonsai tree? Yeah, it's weird. There's like no snow on the ground. Alright. Get our second character back.
Hey, Xehla, are you alright?
Yeah, it's been... Oh, there's snow there. There's like none up here. Zero. Oh yeah, because you guys got like a big snowstorm... Was it last week or the week before? Like it passed just south of us, I guess.
Callus, is that you? You came for me.
Hold still while I untie you.
Oh, she was tied up. That would explain why she didn't go on the bed. I guess.
How do you feel?
Terrible.
And there's barely any up in Canada either.
A moment, please. Mima.
Hey, Poetic, how's it
You're
going?
here too.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Don't worry. I'll be fine.
Yeah, Poetic got snow over in Hawaii there. I think she said it was up in the mountains.
I'm much better now. Thank you so much for coming, Callus. You too, Nimai. Thank you for saving me.
My, let me guess. The only reason you came with me was to save Xehla.
Oh, you were just messing with Stu.
Talk about a free ride. So, Xehla, what's the Empire up to? What's the deal with that shiny Magnus?
Let's talk about it later. First, we have to get it back from them. Will you help me?
Yeah, let's help her.
Thank you so much. Let's hurry.
Okay, we'll go with you, Xehla. Right?
You know it.
Nimai, what about you?
Squeak.
Are you gonna ride with Callus or with me?
Actually, I don't want to do that. I want to, make sure, like, my affinity with my guardian spirit or whatever is good, because then I get, extra special attacks during battle. It's like one of those weird unseen stat things, like in Final Fantasy X, how you have that with, you know, some of the ladies in the game. Skies of Arcadia is better, but this is really good too.
Figures. Right? Time to move.
But they're similar in a way because they're both games that take place in the sky. Chronos Blow. Nah. Die, you idiots. Yeah, it does. Visually, of course, it looks better too. I mean, part of that is just being on the GameCube, but I think the art direction is actually better in here. Okay, so she does not have any... I don't think she does. Nope. Okay, she can probably class up, but we won't be able to do that until we leave the mansion here. Okay, so I'm going to swap that out for that. We will swap that, and let us get rid of that. Yeah, I wonder why GameCube got like they don't have a ton of RPGs, but I wonder why like such a high percentage of them was card-based games. Not that I'm complaining because I like both of the ones I played, but it's still strange. Okay, I think we're ready to go.
I'll roll you up.
Okay, now things will be much easier because I have two characters. Attack him with the Buster Sword there.
That was a pretty sweet battle.
Okay, we did not go into that room, right?
Aw, come on.
Fire first! Wind blow!
Okay, and I have to be careful not to use opposing elements because they'll just cancel each other out.
Is that all?
Oh, I should probably heal Xehla. Okay, so what we're gonna do... That should not kill him, I don't think.
Light
Is that all you got?
Okay, so... We will heal her, and we will get a picture, too.
Here, say cheese.
Okay, and now Xehla can nuke this fool.
Chronos, go! Don't underestimate me.
I haven't played that Kingdom Hearts game, but yeah, this is all card-based. For attack, defense, healing, resurrecting, everything.
Sorry I had to beat you to a pulp.
Alright, looks like nothing of interest in here. Oh yeah! It's like a yearly tradition now. Yeah, I was at Myers yesterday doing some Christmas shopping, and I was browsing their PS4 section. I was like, oh, Skyrim, you know, I kind of want to play that. And then I looked and it was like 60 bucks. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? I'm not paying 60 bucks for Skyrim. That game is like, what, like 5-6 years old? Like, it may be new for the PS4, but come on. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Visit the church. Oh man, that blows. Ooh, she can level up 5 times and class up. Okay, that will help out tremendously. Because I feel like the enemies outclassed my characters just a little bit. Okay, so we'll... Let's see, we will add that. And that... Throw in that. We'll give her that one, and... what do I want? Another healing item can't hurt. Okay, and I don't think I have any Constellation Magnets for him, but we'll just check. Or excuse me, Star Map Fragments. I don't know, we'll see if it'll be different this year. Okay, these things are not going to let me through.
roof is just up ahead, I guess. If we could get past these statues...
Don't worry.
What, did
I
you
saw
not
them
like that
trigger the
quest?
lock when they brought me in. There was something sticking out around here.
Oh boy. You see where she is and she's saying there's something sticking out around there? OMG.
Here it is. See? There's a switch near the belly of each statue. Pressing them at the same time.
Near the belly,
unlock
huh?
the mechanism.
Yeah, since it's morning and it's Christmas, I'm not gonna say anything, but you know what I'm getting at. Oh, you'll find a whole bunch.
Ah, this must be it.
Found it?
Yep. On 3.
1, 2, 3.
Yes! To the roof.
Okay, I have to go in here first. Because like I said before, I don't know if I can actually come back here. Oh, you might stream today too? Did you ever finish Final Fantasy X? Because I didn't catch the end of your last stream on it, and then I saw that you were at the beginning of 10 too. Okay, I totally didn't read what she said. Oh man. I had yogurt, but it turned into cheese. Oh well. Oh. As a matter of fact, I do. Oh, that was the 10 hours, okay. I think she broke it up, like she did 6 hours and then did like another 4 after she ate or something. I don't think it was 10 hours straight. Oh, you've been trolling people? Sign my family tree. Gameplay and Talk, who was in here earlier, he sometimes does like 11-hour streams. Like if it's something he really loves, like Dark Souls or Doom, you know, he'll start the stream at like 8 at night, and then I'll go to work and I'll come home the next morning and it'll be like 7 o'clock and he'll still be going. Be like, holy crap, man. Nothing else? Okay. Oh, okay. So it was pretty much 10 hours straight. Okay, I don't want to go through all that again, so we're gonna save. Ooh, my favorite song in the game's coming up.
Damn, it's leaving. Ha! You two!
Yeah, I'm not even close to that bio. Like, I did like 3 hours 45 minutes on Xenogears, I think.
So it was you after all. I'm surprised to see you alive.
Oh yeah, I remember that final boss fight. Like, because you were playing on the emulator, you were speeding up, he was like, have you seen it? The other side time.
Giacomo, you don't know how long I've waited for this moment. This is for my grandfather, and for me. Going down, Giacomo, for good.
Light. You're pretty ugly. You know that?
Gotta love this boss fight dance music. But hey, it works. Uh-oh. Come on, give me something. Okay, I think I need to equip her with more defense items. Or she's just been really unlucky so far. Yeah, same here. If I ever do like a video of top 10 favorite boss themes, this will definitely be one of them. A Pizza Hut commercial rap. Oh my god. Ooh. We got some moldy nanners. That's how real men say it. They say nanners. Oh yeah, I need a picture of him.
Say cheeseburger. Is that all you got?
That's right, say cheeseburger. This game has some like really funny lines during battles. Like there's this one guy, Liud, who you get later on, and when he heals himself, in a, like a really robotic sounding voice, he's like, "This is for you. This is for you." It's kind of like an inside joke with the Baten Kaitos fan base. I can't wait till we get Gibari, I can't wait till we get Waka, Gibari. Because he looks just like Waka.
I want to take a nap.
Well, maybe not just like him, but really similar. Uh-oh, we're gonna do it. Oh, there it is. I just gave him the 666. I'm actually in really good shape so far. He hasn't really done a ton of damage to me yet. You know what though, let's heal real quick.
Here you go.
This fight isn't too bad. There's one later on where you have to fight him and two of his cronies, and it's like, it's probably the toughest fight in the entire game. Okay, I'm gonna take some damage here, but I want to have my special attack ready for when my turn comes up. When do you get which one? Gibari? The Waka-looking dude, you get him probably in the next half hour. Liud, the one who says this is for you, I think he's like 2 or 3 hours away.
Is that all?
Yeah, I still can't believe you found Dragon Force at 7 Mile Fair. That's crazy.
Light? Yeah! Are you even trying? Fire first!
Yeah, and I think Waka is also voiced by, well, the same guy did Jake from Adventure Time. I thought I heard that. Which is awesome. I'm not a big Futurama fan, but I love Adventure Time. Okay, well, we'll just use anything, because she's going to have to shuffle on her next turn. Here comes a special attack. Yeah, that would be a good show for that. That and regular show. Oh, he's shuffling too? Crud. Okay, I'm still in pretty good shape.
Dark flare! Fire first!
Oh, Adventure Time? I wouldn't really say it's like SpongeBob. It's actually a lot better. Like, I love SpongeBob, but, I don't know, I think just Adventure Time has, like, much better writing and stuff. Oh, let's see, 22 for... yeah, we'll do that. Oh, what the heck, we'll ruin our straight. Yeah, exactly, Poetic. And not that that's a bad thing, because, like, it can still be really entertaining. Oh, you're gonna attack me again?
Is that all?
And Slasher. That sounds like an edgy attack. Ooh, nice.
Light flare! Light flare! Don't underestimate me! Magic!
This should cause some nice damage.
Light!
But he's He's still standing. Okay, we're gonna heal.
Here.
Fire burst! Dark flare! Dark flare!
Come on, die, man. There we go.
That's enough for today. The Emperor is expecting me. I'm sure his worship is eager to see what I have obtained. The relic of a god long lost.
Cool, and I got a new attack for Xehla. Got a picture of Giacomo, so I can make some money.
Back here, Giacomo. Damn.
Oh, there's other ones besides Gibari?
Are you all right, Callus? We
Maybe.
Yeah.
Like, Gibari's the one that sticks out to me the most, though. Oh. Actually, it looks like I can come back here later because there's a Magnus up there. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, so if I remember correctly, we are leaving the island now. Oh, maybe not. So you left the city and then went back in. Okay.
Phew. I guess we'll be safe here, at least for now.
Emperor
Uh-oh.
Geldablame seems to be trying to revive an ancient cursed power.
Is that what you were talking about in the forest? An evil god or something?
Yes. Malpertio, malevolent god of old. They say his powers will cause the world's destruction. Have you ever heard of
Okay, I hope the
Malpertio?
stream didn't just cut out there. Looked like it was
No,
buffering for a little
Not
bit.
really.
I see.
That being said, I am
I
gonna
came
kill the
here
stream
from
in a minute
Taka,
here, once I can
the
save.
imperial capital. I learned that Emperor Geldablame was pursuing some kind of dangerous scheme. I've been trying to find out what it is exactly. I managed to steal a pendant, which seems very important to them, and then I fled. From what I managed to gather, something terrible was sealed away, deep in that forest.
Oh, it buffed Bagweld for a second?
It had never crossed my mind they were talking about Malpertio. Callus, I need your assistance. I must uncover the Emperor's plot and put an end to his ambitions. If the evil god Malpertio should be awakened, the world will be doomed. I can't do this alone.
I was actually worried that the stream was gonna mess up like it did last Wednesday night, because I tried streaming and, like, my internet was just not cooperating.
Please help me, Callus.
Yeah, like, you are this kind of guardian spirit that guides the main character, Callus. The blue-haired dude. Like, you give him advice and, you know, help him in battle and everything. So yeah, I named that character Burf.
You're asking the wrong guy.
Yeah, kinda does.
The Empire's plans? The fate of the world? I couldn't care less. Be realistic here, Xehla. You alone against the might of the Empire? How are you gonna pull that off?
I don't know.
You can't be serious. If you want someone to die a glorious death with you, look somewhere else. I won't be throwing my life away in a fight with the Empire. You can understand that, right?
Well, aren't you fighting Giacomo? Isn't that going to lead to the same thing? Come on, man, let's help her. Don't be a wuss.
You've got to be kidding me!
Don't make me reach through this TV screen and slap you, Callus.
Maybe you're crazy enough to listen to her, but I'm not.
A lacer.
If we could warn Diadem and Anua and all the other nations of the Emperor's plot, I'm sure they would join us.
You really believe that? That the lords and kings will listen to you and take up arms against the Empire? That they would actually risk the well-being of their nations on the words of a little girl? Keep dreaming. Alone.
Wow, what a jerk.
Well, you can do what you want. It's your life, so you should take your own path, Xehla. I have some unfinished business to take care of. By the way, if I were you, I'd leave this island as soon as possible. Chances are you've already earned yourself a spot on the Empire's most wanted list.
Yeah, that he is
Not
poetic.
just me. I'm sure you're right up there on the list too, Callus. Besides, that man you're after, Giacomo, he's from the Empire too, isn't he?
You've got it mixed up. The bone I have to pick is with Giacomo, not with the whole Empire. I'm not that stupid.
Apparently you are.
So long, Xehla. Who knows? I might see you again. Sometime, somewhere.
No, wait! You're leaving the island, right? The only way out is to take a liner to Diadem, the land of the clouds. We'll be taking the same ship, so we might as well stick together, at least for now.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I was there like a long time ago, but I think that was really before I was seriously game collecting. So, you know, I didn't pick up anything. Oh yeah, I wanted to do something real quick. Well, yeah, I forgot about this. Like, if you go down to this option where it shows your gold, you get like a different picture each time you do it. Like, each time you do something in the story, there'll be a new picture here for you to look at, and that actually shows up behind the text boxes, which is kind of cool. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna save our game and kill the stream here. Been going for almost 3 hours. Alright, but yeah, thanks everybody for joining me. Want to say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, all that good stuff. And then we'll be streaming again tomorrow night. We'll be playing some more of this. And I will talk to you guys later.